YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a dumbbell only workout. Yes, you heard that right. All you need for this workout is a dumbbell. We're gonna be doing glute focus and leg focus workouts. And of course, you could always use a Jess Right Fitness resistance band. I'm gonna be using my resistance band, especially for my warm-up exercises, which I'm also gonna show you guys too. My glute activation exercises that I do before I start my workout. Yeah, the resistance band is not necessarily necessary, but highly recommended. So I'm already dressed, I'm already ready, I'm about to head out to the gym, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and otherwise, let's go.
So I like to start every single leg day off with glute activation exercises. Now these exercises are amazing if you have stubborn glutes or if you have a hard time feeling your glutes throughout your leg workouts. Then I definitely suggest starting off with some of these isolation movements. So here I'm just tossing on a band from my Jess Right Fitness collection. These are my favorite type of bands because they're made from a thicker material than a traditional resistance band, and they have grips on the inside so you don't have to worry about them falling down or breaking. So I just pick a few of my favorite glute exercises, toss a band onto it, and then do this until my glutes are turned on. They're ready to go until they're fired up and they're ready for this leg day. So I know I didn't go super in depth with these exercises, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out or leave me a comment and I will definitely get back to you.
Okay, so I have just finished my glute warm-up exercises. My glutes are warm, they're on fire, they're finally activated. So now I'm gonna get into the dumbbell portion of this workout.
So starting this workout off with a dumbbell squat, my feet are past shoulder width apart. My knees and toes are pointing out and I am hinging at the hips while keeping my back nice and flat. I like to stop just short of a full squat rather and keep all the tension in my glutes and my hamstrings. This helps to take a lot of pressure off your knees. So if you have weak knees, definitely try a sumo position like I'm doing here. Now to finish your squats, you're gonna move into small baby pulses. These are going to be squat pulses. Now by the time you finish the set, your quads are going to be screaming. So this movement is a slow, controlled, small movement. So this is an exercise that you can definitely go a little bit higher up on the weight here because you're not actually lifting it. You're more so just letting the weight hang in front of you and you're bouncing. So definitely try to challenge yourself here. So moving on into our second superset, we are going to be doing hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are imperative to my leg days. I typically will do some sort of variation of a hip thrust every single leg day. So this is a dumbbell hip thrust. I did add a resistance band here to up the intensity. Your knees and ankles should be shoulder width apart, tucking your chin in, tucking your ribs in, and looking down. You want to squeeze nice and tight at the top. I like to pause there just for a second and then head straight back down. And once you finish this, you will go straight into a B stance hip thrust. Now, a B stance hip thrust gives you the benefit of a single leg hip thrust with the stability of two legs. So 70% of the pressure is going to be in the foot that is flat on the floor. The other leg is mostly there for stability, but you will definitely feel it working there as well. This is a body weight exercise as well, so if it's a bit too easy, just feel free to add a dumbbell like I did on my first set.
And next we have assisted single leg Romanian deadlifts. Now this movement can be hard to do without the bench, so I still want all the weight and pressure on the standing foot. The bench is only there to help balance you. Hinging at the hips, keeping my back flat, slight bend in my knee, pulling the hips in a back and forward movement. This is another exercise that I stop just short of a full range rep in order to keep the tension throughout the entire movement. I actually love this variation because you're going to get a really good stretch in this movement on your hamstrings that you normally wouldn't get when you're doing it without the bench. But once again, if it's too easy with the bench, then no worries, just take it out and move straight into your single leg deadlift. From a single leg deadlift, go straight into a regular straight leg Romanian deadlift. So you're gonna have a slight bend in your knee, feet shoulder width apart, hinging at the hips, keeping your back nice and flat, stretching at the bottom, and squeezing your glutes at the top. This next exercise is very similar to a cable pull through, but instead of using a cable machine, you're going to be using a dumbbell.
So hinging at the hips, keeping your back nice and flat. I have that same wide sumo position with a slight bend in my knees. I'm bringing the dumbbell back behind me, and you're gonna get an amazing stretch in your hamstrings. So pressing your hips forward, squeezing your glutes at the top. This is another movement that I love to stop just short of a full range rep to keep the tension flowing through the entire exercise. This is a really good stretching hamstring exercise. This one right here, you're gonna feel a really nice pinch at the top movement in your hamstrings. So next, I'm putting my heels up on a dumbbell, digging my heels into the dumbbell, pressing up, squeezing nice and tight. The top of your hamstrings will definitely feel this as well. So as you can see, this was a superset, so I moved from the first exercise without a break into the next exercise. So after this, I will rest. Moving into our last superset, so this is a Bulgarian split squat. I am placing my back leg on the bench with my foot on top. So here you really want to focus on your hip, knee, and ankle alignment. So I don't want to see your knees wobbling from side to side. So here you're going to be lunging down on the way, pressing up through your heels. So this is another exercise that you'll see you don't want to lock your knee out at the top. We're stopping just short of a full range rep. This is a really good glute stretch at the end of this exercise. Here's a variation for my beginner girls. If Bulgarian split squats are a bit too difficult, just do a standing lunge. So focus on one leg and have the weight in the other arm of the opposite leg and just pulse here. And after Bulgarian split squats, you're going to move straight into jumping lunges. So by the end of this superset, your quads will be on fire. I also put a variation here, so if the jumping lunges are too much, then just do a reverse lunge to finish out your superset. Alright you guys, so I have just finished my full dumbbell workout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go to jessrightfitness.com to get your resistance bands. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!